3 toddlers were rescued from the incident. According to Captain Iweha, at the end of operations, 5 AK-47 rifles, 5 magazines and 333 rounds of 7.62mm special ammunition and various improvised explosive devices were recovered from the residence after an intensive search. The statement adds that preliminary investigations show that the suspect is an IED manufacturer and his residence has been used as a staging ground for terrorist activities in neighboring Kano State.
Well, once again, Nigerians are being assured that the federal government will do its best to tackle the Boko Haram insurgency. Now, this assurance is coming from President Goodluck Jonathan himself, who was talking to a congregation at the Church of Christ in Nations in the Federal Capital Territory, where he partook in the service to mark the first Sunday of the year. Our State House correspondent, Chukwuma Onekusi, reports.
Asking us to thank God.
First Sunday of the year, and it's call for prayers in the Church of Nations in the Federal Capital Territory. And joining them to thank God for his mercies is Nigeria's President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, his mother and some members of the cabinet. They're excited that the president has come to identify with them at the beginning of the year, and they could not hide their excitement. The new president of Cocking Church brought a message commending the president for giant strides in the administration, hoping that the new year will be crisis-free so that the church will suffer less, as has been the case since the inception of terror attacks in the north.
The Boko Haram crisis in Yobe and Borno states have done a lot of damage to the existence of cocking in these states.
He also brought the theme for the church in the new year, knowing the will of God, emphasizing usefulness as the purpose of God. Nigeria's president appreciated the men of God, called for more prayers for the country, and he has an assurance for Nigerians in the midst of challenges, especially in the north.
There's some coincidence with the topic today. When I woke up this morning, the first information I got from a friend, I wouldn't tell you what the friend said, but I'll just tell you the reply. My reply was that God's will be done. Well, let me assure you that we'll continue to work harder and harder to improve the quality of life of Nigerians. You cannot achieve this overnight. I always say that sometimes I'm always misquoted when I say we cannot achieve this overnight. Even if you go and plant a crop, it takes a period before you start seeing the fruits. We know we have our challenges, especially in some parts of the north, and I'm quite pleased with the message we got from the outgoing president and the message from the incoming president about the Boko Haram and your concern for the Boko Haram. We express our sympathy with the widows of those who have lost their husbands and the young man that got caught up in the explosion. Boko Haram is temporary, and Boko Haram will surely go. We'll do our best. No number of countries have faced similar challenges, and they have been able to overcome it. We will surely overcome Boko Haram. Life in the north must change. Development must go to all parts of this country, and nobody or group of people can hold this country to ransom.
Apart from the praise, worship and Bible readings, there were also prayers for the president.
It will be beyond the common in the name of Jesus.
The Cocking Church believes that President Jonathan is God's gift to Nigeria, pledging to support him at all times. They, however, believe that only the will of God shall prevail even as 2014 unfolds. Chukwuma Onekusi, Channels Television News.
Well, the president has given his reassurances concerning the war against terror, but the war against petroleum vandalism and illegal trading in premium motor spirit is also gaining momentum as officials of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps NSCDC have seized a truck containing 75 bags of the product estimated to be 34,000 litres at the headquarters of the NSCDC in Lagos, where the impounded truck is currently being kept. The Lagos State Commandant of the Corps, Mr. Adesuyi Clement, says that the cooperation of Lagosians is needed to fight crime and rid the industry of vandals.
This is a new innovation, and this sacks is estimated to be about 75, containing close to 34,000 litres of fuel. And this is an innovation which we have just discovered, and we are sending signals to these vandals, because in accordance with the directive of our Commander General that this year 2014 is zero tolerance for vandalism. The command has keyed into that pronouncement, and we want to work hard to ensure that we apprehend all these vandals. And I want to appreciate the assistance of the military, because they gave us full backup. And again, as you can see, we were able to discover vehicle papers. And I know the Federal Road Safety Corps will work with us to ensure that we apprehend whoever is the owner of this truck. The plate license is with us, the license plate is with us, and we have some documents to trace the owner.
Well, still to come on News Track, the All Progressives Congress in Anambra State has threatened to boycott the local government elections in the state, and the state government says, go ahead.
And the Abia State government moves to enhance the socio-economic potentials of rural areas.
Do join us again.
If you want to know what's trending or you miss your favorite live shows, you can watch it all on our YouTube channel. Simply log on to www.youtube.com/channelsweb, scroll down to your favorite program and click play. You can also view all uploaded videos by clicking on View All. Don't forget to subscribe and get the latest videos. If they are interesting, like them and be heard. Get connected with the channel's television YouTube page. The news at your fingertips.
Welcome back. All our top stories can be found on our website, channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. To get us on the move, please visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores.
Well, having done that, you can now interact with the Channels Eyewitness feature on our Android and Windows 8 platforms. If you have a picture or video to share with us, tap on the application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions to share your report, pictures and videos. Well, there are indications that the All Progressives Congress APC may not participate in the forthcoming local government elections. The party's governorship candidate, Senator Chris Ngige, says the process will remain problematic until issues around the voter register are resolved. Over the last 6 years, Anambra State, under the watch of Governor Peter Obi, is yet to conduct local government elections.
I speak. We have 3 versions of the voters register from INEC, that is the Independent National Electoral Commission. And it is this Independent National Electoral Commission that will give Anambra State Independent Electoral Commission and CEC the voters register they will use for the election. So we are in court now, asking INEC, produce the one you use for the election. The voters register, you have the 3 versions are not even good. None of them good. But one is bad, one is worse, and one is the worst. So this is it. So based on this, the stakeholders and even the candidates and aspirants and candidates themselves say it does not make sense for us to go to this local government election.
There's no reason why we should not conduct local government election here.